This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Skip Money.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. So I'm good morning, and I'm really excited this nice, cool morning to, that's something we don't get to say very often, is it? In this nice, cool morning, I'm excited to have someone in our studio who we've not had before, so it's the first time, and we're thrilled to have them and learn all about them and their business, and I'm sure you will be as well, because today I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Mr. Patrick McMahan, who is the owner-operator of Affordable Bedding. Patrick, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Skip. Thanks for having me. Appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, we're excited. Want to learn all about you and what you do. So if you don't mind, why don't you kick us off by telling us about your business?
Sure. Affordable Bedding, I started it back in 2001. And over the years now, we've become the oldest family-operated mattress retailer in Western North Carolina. We specialize in locally North Carolina-made mattresses. Our flagship brand is Kingsdown. They happen to be the oldest mattress manufacturer, which we've been carrying since day one. We've tried all different kinds of brands, all your big S companies, and over the years, we polished our business model and found that Kingsdown provides the best value for our customers with the least amount of issues. And then we also offer our local customers beds, futons, accessories like pillows and sheets and things like that.
So everything you need.
Everything. If you sleep on it, we pretty much sell it.
You sell it. All right. Well, Kingsdown is high quality stuff. Pardon me. I used to live in Burlington, North Carolina, and there was a manufacturing plant for Kingsdown in Mebane, North
That's
Carolina.
right. That's where all of our mattresses come from.
Yep.
They do specialize in the higher end ones. We have an agreement with them where we get a lot of their factory specials so that we can be competitive with the national chains.
Well,
higher quality.
Definitely higher quality than most other brands, no doubt. Patrick, you said you started in 2001. How did tell us about your journey? How did you get started?
Prior to starting in 2001, for 11 years, I worked in eastern part of Virginia, helping my uncle with a furniture store. And after 11 years, decided it was time to branch out. And at the time, I was raising my daughter, and my sister lived in Asheville, and I visited a few times, and she said she would help me raise my daughter. So that's what got me out here. And after working for about a year with some local furniture stores, get a feel for the area, and created a business plan. It took over a year, and got the store started, and been going fairly strong ever since.
Wow. Now, where was the furniture store in Western North Carolina?
The furniture store that my uncle ran was in, I'm sorry, did I say North Carolina? Eastern Virginia.
East Virginia. Yes, you did. You said that.
It was in Portsmouth and Newport News. We started with one in Newport News, and then we expanded to a small town called Suffolk, and that's where I ran that second location. And then as time evolved, it was time for me to branch out. And I always knew our family is generally, most of my uncles and what have you, and father are always been entrepreneurs. And I followed that path, and I wouldn't go back. And
Same here. It's a family affair.
Yeah, it's a family. It's in the blood.
It's in the blood. That's right. Well, what are some, Patrick, some myths or misconceptions in the mattress business?
I appreciate that question. One that I like to talk about, the biggest misconception we hear, is a lot of people probably have, is you have to spend thousands of dollars on high quality mattresses. The myth is that a mattress is only good if it's expensive. People assume low price tags means it's made cheap, the cheap materials won't last. The reality that I've learned, being in this industry for so long, is that We try to prove it every day. So a great night's sleep is accessible to everyone. The reason our products are affordable isn't because we cut corners on quality. It's because we build our entire business model around efficiency. We don't have massive overhead or a huge marketing budget. And that's where a lot of your retail price goes into mattresses. The average person that clicks buy for a mattress online, I've read, is they spent $300 just for you to push that click button. So wow. Product is when people purchase a big name brand, they're paying for a lot of the marketing. Kingsdown doesn't do a lot of marketing, so it's not a household name, but anybody that gets one and has experience with one, they find it. And my personal experience dealing with them for so long, they just provide the best value. So that's can be a misconception.
Gotcha.
Thinking you have to spend a whole lot of money to get a high quality product. Of course, if you shop with us, you don't.
You know, that's right. That's right. Well, we know marketing is the heart of every business. Who are your target customers and how do you attract them?
We've always, originally we focused on, when we first started the model, was focusing on first time home buyers, which we still do, young families. And that is, a large part of our business. But over the years, we've noticed a lot of folks that come in are older, 50 plus year old, and they understand value. And that's what we shoot for, is trying to get the word out that you can get quality, long lasting product, a mattress in this case, without having to break the bank. And we've learned that, that overall in that category, they tend to appreciate it. It just seems like we get a lot of older folks, and ended up creating a referral. Mostly nowadays, it's mostly referrals, and hardly a day goes by we don't get a referral or a repeat, from that same demographic.
Best kind of advertising you can get, word of mouth, for sure.
That's what I've always played, the long game with this business model. I was always trying to figure out what can we do to get them to tell their friends and family about us. You can buy a mattress from us and have it for up to 4 months and return it. No questions asked.
Yep.
In exchange for another one. And we figure if people are sleeping good, they're more likely to, just help spread the word of mouth.
Absolutely. Well, outside of work, if there is outside of work, Patrick, what do you like to do for fun?
Another good question. Over the years, I would say mountain biking is my number one passion. Mountain biking. I've done over 120 races in mountain biking in different countries, and
oh my goodness.
And I even started a guide company, a mountain bike guide company, which I sold out of back in 2020. But my biking helps my emotional state, my physical state, my mental state. Helps me keep the business going, actually.
I understand. Well, you live in a great place for mountain biking, obviously.
Right.
And any broken bones?
I think I broke my collarbone without realizing it, because there is a lump here. That was a while ago, many years ago, but no, I haven't had any serious accidents. Of course, a lot of my friends wear titanium in their body.
Right. Yeah, I've had some friends that were mountain bikers, and they've had a few spills, but still love it.
Yeah, I've had plenty of crashes, more than I could count, but fortunately, I've been very blessed and not getting too seriously hurt.
That's good. Well, speaking of that, let's switch gears for a second. Can you describe a hardship or a life challenge that you've overcome and how it made you stronger on the other side?
Yeah, thanks for providing the questions ahead of time and having time to reflect, since you invited me on this. When I was trying to pick out which one would be not take everyone's time, but in a nutshell, one of the biggest ones was getting custody of my daughter when she was 1 year old. So raising a girl, a baby, and now she's a grown woman. Or I like to say, she raised me. I didn't raise her. She's been a great kid, and now she's living out in Seattle and with her husband and high school sweetheart from Asheville High. They met there, and they're still together.
Wow.
She actually has the longest relationship of anybody in our family.
Oh, wow. Well, that's great. That's great. And you like the son-in-law?
Oh yeah. He's a great. Yeah, they're joined at the hip. So I have no problem with him, and I'm just very blessed and thankful that we've gotten through that. And so, and I would say another one would be in 23 years ago, I was homeless. That's a whole long story from drug addiction and alcohol, and fortunately been, clean and sober ever since, for over 20 years. And that was a big life-changing moment. And then I guess it was about 10 years ago, I was walking across the street in Cumberland, Maryland, and got hit by a car and almost.
Oh my gosh.
Died. But that opened up that was an interesting time recovering from a severe concussion. And everyone thought I was on my bike, got hit by the car, but I was actually across the street. A lot of vertigo, and got me into yoga. So I've been into yoga ever since then. But those are the three probably biggest impacts on my life. And
here you are, a successful businessman. So definitely stronger on the other side.
Anybody can get over obstacles if they're willing. Just can't play the victim.
That's right. Well, if Patrick, if you could think of one thing that you would like our listeners to remember about affordable bedding, what would that be?
The one thing I wish every listener would understand is that you don't have to choose between quality and affordable price, kind of like what I mentioned earlier. Our name, affordable bedding, often can make people think cheap, and we work hard every day to show this actually means great value. I focus on our high quality American-made products, and we're not affected by the tariffs, thanks to that. And that's another subject. And keeping our overhead low because of our family business. We don't have nearly as much overhead. So we're able to build the business and can offer exceptional mattresses. That's why our slogan is luxury mattresses for less. We have queens starting at $399 that are hybrids. And so that, it's about value is what I'd like to let the listeners know, not compromise.
Awesome thing to remember about affordable bedding. So for those of us who looking to replace our mattress after way too long, they've had a mattress for way too long, or just interested in checking out your Kingsdown products or any of the products that you sell, how can we learn more?
Probably the simplest way from a computer or smartphone is going to our website. It's our company name, affordablebedding.com. And then you can also call us at 828-254-5555. If anybody has any questions about sleep or anything to do with mattresses, even if they're not in the local area, we'll be happy to, do what we can. And then you can find us on all the social media. We have all those. And then our phone number, if I didn't mention it, or I did, 828-254-5555. And then we're located in West Asheville, about a mile west of downtown, at 996 Patton Avenue for over 24 years.
All right. Very good. Well, Patrick, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be on the show. And we wish you and your family and affordable bedding all the best moving forward.
Thanks a lot, Skip. Thanks again for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. And maybe we can have you back sometime.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great rest of the day.
You too.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnptri-cities.com. That's gnptri-cities.com or call 423-719-5873.